We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today we're diving right back on into Triangle Strategy, right in the end of the battle where we left off last time. Trish says that you'll rule the day, ye bastages. And we're going to go from there. We got double exquisite spoils, baby. What? Kind of was hoping a little bit more like explosiveness at the end there, like like yeah, but all right, I get it. Kudos obtained. What does that mean? Attack 2 units simultaneously with a spear. Utilize the high ground. Perform a backstab and perform a follow-up attack. And we got a whole bunch of kudos points, which are important. That I'm sure we'll figure out why soon, eventually, probably. Okay. We obtained 1,040 coin. We got 12 kudos overall. Not bad. We got a recovery pellet and was it iron or something? I didn't see what the second one was there. I looked earlier and I totally forgot. Oh, they're alive again.
I know that face! That's the Wolfort Lordling!
Sup?
What's that you say?
Wolfort? It can't be.
What are they doing here so damn soon?
This ain't what we planned for. Let's get out of here.
Bye. All right, he's gone.
For a bunch of no-good thieves. At least they know when they're in over their heads.
Sure.
I would have preferred to apprehend them and see them atone for their crimes, but so be it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your bride-to-be is safe. Isn't that what matters?
Oh, yeah.
My bride-to-be.
He didn't.
My sincerest apologies. I had no idea we were being trailed by bandits.
How could
But where
you?
are my manners? I am Frederica of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I have come to fulfill our agreement.
Oh, that doesn't.
I am honored to join you in marriage and to call House Wolfort my new home.
The honor and pleasure is mine, Lady Frederica. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
To think you'd fight at each other's side in battle before exchanging your vows.
I mean, that is nice.
Though, I dare say that it bodes well for Wolfort that its new lord and lady make such a fine team.
Mm-hmm.
Your Highness!
Oh, no.
Here you are. Why, the entire Kingsguard has been scouring the land for you.
Did you sneak out of the castle again, Roland?
When I heard my best friend's betrothed was arriving in Glenbrook, I simply couldn't miss the occasion.
Well, that's nice.
While we appreciate the sentiment, perhaps you should have said something to the king.
It's fair.
I'm the least of my dear father's concerns. Though I suspect Huette will think otherwise. I
Huette?
suppose I'd best be on my way back. Rest easy, my fair Lady Frederica. You are in good hands here. I look forward to celebrating your union. Till we meet again.
Oh, what's with the shiny thing? Now, why did that perk her interest? What?
His ring bore the insignia of Glenbrook's royal family. Could that have been...
Well, he did
Prince
say King
Roland,
and
King Regna's younger son.
and he said Roland, and he also said the castle. I feel like you guys should have
So
put
a
two and two
lord
together.
and a prince drove off a band of brigands by their own hand. What a fascinating nation we've come to, Frederica.
This is Gila, my tutor and attendant.
What's up, Gila?
Famed is the martial prowess of the Wolforts. It was an honor to be able to witness it firsthand.
Thank you for not letting me die.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Serenoa of House Wolfort. And this is Benedict, trusted steward of my family.
It is my honor to serve Lord Serenoa in any and all matters.
On behalf of House Wolfort, I welcome you to our domain.
Sure.
You may think this is an odd question, my lord, but I ask it nonetheless.
Sure.
What does the color of my hair mean to you?
What? Okay. If it is not too forward for me to say so, I find it most beautiful. I find your courage more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield. That's fair. I think it nothing to be surprised about. We have Roselle living in our very domain. Domain. I think it is nothing to be surprised about. Crud. They're all kind of okay. This is, charming. Sure, I guess. This is, hey, I ain't got no problem with you. And this is, hey, you were awesome. I appreciate your battle prowess. And I respect you for you type situation. So, they all have merit. Oh, I don't know. Fine. Romantic, why not?
If it is not too forward of me to say so, I find it most beautiful.
I mean,
Thank you, my lord.
in general,
But you need not flatter me.
not a big fan of pink hair.
I
so.
said only what I mean. I have always been fond of roses, and your hair is as beautiful as any of them.
The silver-tongued devil.
I adore them too.
Aw.
Then it would seem we have something in common.
My wife's allergic to roses. Not gonna happen.
Lady Frederica, everyone awaits. Allow us to escort you back to Castle Wolfort.
Thank you, Benedict. It would be my honor.
Frederica and Gila joined your forces. Sweet. That was great. I really enjoyed that first battle. A lot of moving parts, a lot of things from flanking to the double attack on opposite sides. I really like it. Critical hit backstabs. Magic being usable.
Serenoa of Glenbrook's House Wolfort and Frederica of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the ties between their two nations. In doing so, the newfound allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war. Who could have known that this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia in the flames of war?
Well, that's not good. Encampment has been added to the main menu. You can use magic on allies without hurting them. Offensive magic, which is, I don't know that I love that, but I don't mind it. It does make tactical choices a bit easier. You're like, hey, I can nuke all of this stuff. Whereas before, it's like, I'm going to do it, but it's going to hurt. It's one of those, I don't know if it's better that your AoE is not damaging your own person in like a more realistic standpoint, but I appreciate it. I don't mind. This is the choice. This is the route they chose. I will use that and exploit it if I can. Provisioner is now available at the encampment. You can select encampment from the main menu to access the Wolford Army's camp. Additional features will be unlocked to start the rest. Sure. So we should open the menu. We did level up with, I think, just about everyone. Oh, this is weird. Okay, what's up, man? Ah, if it isn't Lord Serenoa, how do you do? This humble merchant has brought the finest selection of goods from across the realm. Please, have a look. At the Provisioner, you can purchase items and accessories and sell unwanted items in your possession. You cannot reap the benefits of accessories simply by purchasing them, so remember to equip them to an ally of your choosing. This may be accomplished on the unit details screen, the inventory menu, or via the prompt that appears after purchasing the accessory. Okay. We could get some more recovery pellets. I thought we had 5. We used 1, and we got 1 back at the end of the last one. Is that not what happened? I feel that's 100% what happened. Alright, we can't really afford too much. Material required to learn rank 1 weapon abilities. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's get out of this. Understood, my lord. Alright, we're gonna go to the roster menu. We're level 2. The unit details screen shows you a unit's stats and abilities. You can also press the X button to equip accessories. Okay. Do we know what happened when we leveled up? We don't have any accessories. Okay, so we can kind of see this. Oh, and this is the weapon skill. Unlocked after learning a particular weapon ability. Okay. Are there classes and jobs in this one? I assume there has to be, or some sort of upgrading situation. Either way, I'm here for it. We'll get to all that later on down the line, right? It doesn't look like there's really anything we do when we level up, I guess. So, for now, we move forward. Well, for now, we do move forward, but we are also going to save the game. Because I didn't get to save in that last deal. Alright, so let's get out of here. Yeah, leave the encampment. I wonder where we go now. I guess the castle.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Thank you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict!
Oh no.
I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Look at this
Lower
guy.
your voice. Must you always shout so?
Are you Iridor?
Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
That's true.
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I like the sidestep.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
Sure.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
Yeah, Iridor.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
Aw.
If you require anything, just say the word.
Aw, soft-spoken. Appreciate that.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
Aw, see? So sweet.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is!
There he is.
The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
Okay, guys. Calm down a little bit.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers.
Sure.
As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Sure.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Anna and Eridor joined our forces. What? Oh, we get all sorts of party members in here. Oh, I love it. Ah, Gila is joining us, or Gila, or however they say her name. I feel like it changes, but I'm sure. Oh no. Anna's aptitude in battle strikes enemies from the shadows. Ooh, I love it. Takes 2 actions in the same turn. Can conceal herself from enemies' eyes. Oh yes. Oh, this is great. Oh, I'm loving this. Eridor's aptitudes shields allies with superb defensive capabilities. Draws the enemy attacks, so taunt, counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy. Oh, yes. Oh, this game's great. I mean, maybe it's not, but it feels great right now. Everything that I've experienced so far, I love.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
Sure.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Really?
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
Huh. You can thank King Regna for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simone will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the 2 before the ceremony.
I feel like there's no way this goes well.
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome.
Oh, something terrible is going to happen.
Anna,
you can see
I would
it.
trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day, the tourney. My blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura.
Sure.
And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear.
Yeah, Sir Maxwell.
Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are 2 things I should make clear.
Sure.
Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
Sure.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
And the second thing?
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simone's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Oh.
Lord Simone. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Interesting and wise. It is wise when you get that much power in one place. You know something terrible is going to happen. At least they're trying to protect themselves. Okay, well, let's get into it. I'm wondering if we're gonna be able to like go back and like redo missions and things at some point. There's gonna be like side battles that we can do. I'm sure there's going to be. There has to be, right? I'm not saying now because we've only had the one battle, but I mean like in general. I'm hoping. Lord Simone, head of House Wolford, welcomes Frederica into his home, both as his future daughter-in-law and as a symbol of Glenbrook and Esfrost's unity. Okay. Probably gonna break off the episode in a little bit of time here, because last one went super long. We're gonna go a little shorter than normal this time, if we can.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho! The pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important.
Yeah, kind of.
Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Okay.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Sure.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Yes. Yeah. No, we get that.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
No.
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse...
We could be cast away like pawns.
Ouch. Wow, you guys-
Precisely.
yeah.
Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
Wow. Aw, come on, don't cry.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son.
Hear, hear.
If that is your decision, then...
Uh-oh. Oh, great.
Father!
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision.
Sure.
As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolford. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
Oh.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready.
Okay.
Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Aw. This is also sweet and
Lady Frederica,
almost wholesome.
Your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person.
Aw.
This is House Wolford's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. 'Twas my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Oh dear.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House.
Excellent.
Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
No doubt. Calm down, dude. They seem stressed after that. A young hawk soars is completed. Wow. Oh, hey, I love the setup. I love the story so far. This is great. We're at a perfect spot to break off the episode. This is fantastic. Anyway, guys and gals, we didn't get into any battle or combat, but the stories have been advanced. And a lot of moving parts, a lot of things to take into account. The failing health of our father, the marriage of convenience to the higher powers of the ruling nations, or the rulers of the nations, I should say. There's a lot of intrigue, there's a lot of politics, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm here for it. I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.